Hey, friends and family, thanks for tuning in to tonight's Thursday Night Thought. Tonight we are talking about hunger. Have you ever been hungry for something in life and not allowed yourself to pursue that hunger for possibly a wound in your life? Well, we are going to go much deeper into this subject, and it is probably one of the most enlightening Thursday night thoughts I will ever share, because this was a very powerful message and a very powerful week. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this week's message, and the message is this. You are hungry for something. This may consciously manifest as wealth, status, service, power, passion, freedom, peace, or more. Allow yourself to feel this hunger without judgment or condemnation. It is an expression of a greater spiritual call on your life. Trust that this feeling is leading you far deeper into the true nourishment that you seek. Therefore, seek and you shall find what you are truly hungry for and be nourished. Isn't that powerful? It's a message that's expressing that it's okay if there's some part of us that consciously is hungry for something that wealth, power, status, service. It's okay to acknowledge that part of ourselves, and most importantly, to feel the hunger. But I don't know about you, but if you've ever been in a situation where you've hungered for something and received it, yet had pain around it, a lot of times an attachment can be made to that hunger of whatever it is, and we don't allow ourselves to feel that hunger anymore. And a great example would be maybe a woman who has worked hard and worked out and kept up her body, but then perhaps she was sexually assaulted and she blamed her body and her hunger for wanting to stay in shape. And therefore, she then let herself go because she blamed her body for the reason why the sexual assault happened. When in truth, it's okay to take care of our bodies. But in order for her to feel that hunger again and be able to make those changes in her life, she has to feel that hunger, and it's attached to pain. So in my own life, where this came in this week, and man, was it powerful. I sat down and I looked at my husband and I's story. And when we first got married, we had a hunger for creating a partnership together. We had a hunger for creating an empire together. And the moment we dove in and got started, we began to create things faster than we ever imagined. We amassed wealth. We amassed luxury cars, vacation homes, no matter what it was. If we wanted it, we created it. And it was magical. And it all started from this hunger that we had inside of us. But as time went on and different things happened in our marriage, we made our marriage more about the money, more about protecting the money, more about saving the money, and less about the hunger of creating together. And what ended up happening is we got to a point where we literally resented one another for the money that we had created in our lives. And it was sad. We resented one another for our creations. We resented one another, and we were angry at one another, and we were causing so much pain in one another's lives, to the point where I literally looked at my husband and said, "You're the king. We can leave right now, and you can take all the money that's in our bank accounts and that we've created together, and you can go off and start a new life if money is what's most important to you. And I think it was this wake-up call that really made me see that something had shifted in our marriage over the last 5 years. Something had shifted in trying to make money, protect money, defend the enemies that came after us and the attacks that came down on our marriage and on our lives for the last 3 years. And something woke up within us, and we realized that it wasn't about the money. It was never about the money. The money isn't what made us happy. It was the creation together, yet it took a hunger for money. But we had pain the last 5 years in pursuing our businesses and the attacks on our family and our businesses and all the things that we went through. I associated pain to a hunger for money. The moment I sat down and started writing in my journal this week, I realized that the true hunger that I want to get back to is the hunger that my husband and I had together to make money and create our empire. But the true nourishment came from the love and respect and adoration that we had for one another as mirrors, as the king and queen of our kingdom. But it's very hard when you've been through an experience that there's resentment and anger and pain. And if in any way it's been connected to what it is you hunger for, then it's very hard to hunger again. But I was shown very clearly with this message this week, and very clearly in my life, that it wasn't the hunger of the money that is causing the pain. It was the fact that my husband and I had not made the commitment to one another to see each other as mirrors, as the way we respected and loved and created together when we started this journey. That is the true nourishment. So with us pretty much wiping out our empire, selling everything we had, moving to Texas, starting a new life, I realized this week that life was calling me to get hungry again. And it's okay to get hungry for the money, but the truth is it all had to do with the relationship and what it is that I was fed in my soul by loving my husband and looking at him as the king in our relationship. So I am excited to be moving forward and creating another empire together. And whatever this message may bring for you, I pray that you can hunger again, and hunger in a space of non-judgment and condemnation, because it's okay to want more, to be more, to step into our greatness. That's what I believe we're here and created for. So thanks for tuning in to this week's Thursday Night Thought, and I look forward to sharing our next Thursday Night Thought together.